back here, do you see how nice it is? We can see that whole group of cars.
Mm-hmm.
We're not just seeing the car in front of us, we're seeing the entire group. We're seeing the intersections, the lights, the signs, the lanes that might end. It's a really big reason why we want to have our following distance, is it just expands your field of view up ahead. At some point here, you can watch your yellow light. There we go. At some point here, we'll slip in behind somebody too closely, or maybe just up at a light, we'll stop behind somebody and I'll show you. But they get a lot bigger in your picture and they block your view more when you're closer. So there's a point in there, if you're even a little bit too close, that they're just blocking everybody in front of them, and you're only reacting to their brakes if they have to stop for something. So like here, let's get tucked in behind this guy at the light. So we'll do a little experiment here. You would never drive this close ever, I'm sure. But do you see how much of your view he blocks?
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of judge by how many cars you can see around him. How many cars can you see right now in your view, just out of your windshield? Three?
Three, yeah.
3. As we take off, let's take off really, really gradually and let him just get further and further away as we go. And watch how your view expands, expands, expands. Right now we can't see that light up ahead. We can't see if that lane continues or not. We can't see if somebody's trying to make a right turn at that next light. Pedestrians are waiting to cross. We can see none of it. So that's kind of the strategy. When you're taking off from a light, you should try to take off as gradually as you can and spread out immediately. That way your view widens and you can see this intersection even. So start slowly for me. Move up to speed very gradually. See our view now? We can see around. We can see at least all the crosswalks and the light. We should still be letting him get a little further out as we go. And what about now? We're up on a hill, so we're cheating, but we can see like 100 cars instead. Is that a little better position to be in?
Yeah.
Definitely. And you watch, we'll just be stuck behind these guys at the next light no matter what we do anyway. From here, we can see the traffic backing up on the right. Might want to watch out for people trying to bail out of that slow lane into a faster lane here. There's one. That often happens. If there's one really slow lane, people are looking to bail out, so you got to be careful if you're in that faster lane. So now we're backing off a little. Good work to get that following distance. Watching the intersections. About how many cars do you see right now on your side?
Like on right here or
on our side over here? Like 10, right? The van, and then 5, 6, 7 cars, maybe 7.
Yeah.
Way better than 3, and we're seeing everybody on that other side, including that white car there that might turn in front of you. We're seeing everything. And it must be a small miracle. I was right. We're stuck with the same group of cars no matter what. Even if we're spreading out and then coming, we're always going to catch up with that next light.